let's take this back to when I was in high school. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is by far one of the craziest things that has ever happened to me because, bro, what do you mean by she literally walked past me and she did nothing about it? Like, bro, what do you mean? So this time it wasn't necessarily that FYP Gen Z love. This time I actually approached her. Now, guys, I'm not gonna lie, this may sound a bit controversial, but the coach doesn't play. So I'm gonna just cut to the chase. One day I obviously decide to approach this girl, and I just approached her because I've been eyeing her for some time, and I decided, yo, this is the perfect moment to actually do this. I'm not necessarily gonna go much into detail regarding that, but all you just gotta know is that I approached her. So we spoke on the first day, everything was just going well. Cool. We spoke in person. We spoke for like 30 minutes to an hour. So usually when I meet people, I don't necessarily like to just like get their number and then like just vanish, because a lot of the time it's like, oh, you're not really giving them that human experience. Now everything's just gonna be over the phone. I mean, it's a personal preference. You can just get their number, dip out of there. But sometimes I like to just get their phone number, boom, speak to them a little bit, and then make my way. We part our ways. So cool. We spoke for that amount of time, and everything was kind of going well. So cool. Boom. First day we get home, we texting each other. That adrenaline you feel when you're texting somebody over the phone. And we just texting one another, we going back and forth, we getting to know each other on a deeper level. And then her replies kind of got like, how can I say, like, they were not too bad, but they were like okay. They were okay, bro. They were not too bad. And then this one time on the day, I got a little busy, and then she double texted me. At the back of my head, I'm like, nah, she feeling me, bro. Like I got her on hold. And a lot of us always get trapped by that. We think, oh, if she double text, triple text. At some point, they do initially feel you, but she double texted me, and I was like, okay, cool. She kind of feeling me, yeah? I decided, I was like, yo, sorry about that. I was a little busy. Everything's just going well. Okay, cool. She's like, oh, I'm gonna hit the sack. She's like, oh, I'm gonna go sleep. I'm like, yeah, all right, cool. Have a good one. And then I think it was the next day or a few days after, we decided to meet again because our schools are like in the same areas, like not too far from one another. So I could basically see her like every single day. So I see her, and we're just chopping it up in person. At some point I thought I was locked in. Now at her school, I dealt with some girls, and those girls started to like feed her with bad information. Oh, he's a player, he's a bad person, this, that, and the third. You know that thing of like when they try to nerf you because now you got a whole upgrade, and now they're just trying to put you down. That's exactly what was going on, bro. If you're from Cape Town, this happens to you, bro. If you're from Cape Town, this happens to a lot of people. This happens to a lot of people. It's probably happened to you too, where you're obviously just speaking to this girl, you're speaking to this guy. Now the other people are like, oh, he's a bad person, she's a bad person. Oh, he's a player, she used to be a player. Now they start bringing up the past of things that you allegedly did, knowing very well that you didn't even do any of those things. And now it's just like, okay, bro, why did you have to do that? Like, why? So now she was just trying to like, so now the whole idea of me basically being a player and people speaking whatever they were saying got to her, and she kept asking me this question like, oh, did you do this with this person? Oh, did you do this with this person? Every single time she kept asking me the same question. So at some point I just give it to her straight, I give it to her straight like, yo, that, and that. I told her whatever I needed to tell her. Cool, we moved on from that. And then she still kept on, and she still kept on. And I was just like, bro, what do you want me to tell you? Do you want me to tell you that I did do this or I didn't do this? Because whatever answer I give you, you're not seeming to understand what I'm telling you. So what is wrong with you? So I decided, you know what? I'm going to tell her another thing so that she can forget about it. So I decided to tell her that thing. Cool, we move past that. Now this one time, bro, so my boys and I at that time, we were like doing a thing of, we basically leverage these girls. We leverage these girls in the point where we buy them something so we make them stay. So we're basically leveraging these girls. So you know what? It won't even make sense. So we basically leverage these girls. So and on the day that I was trying to like leverage her, I told my boy, yo, bro, look here, go buy ice cream for me and this girl. So Shout out to my boy, bro. I gave him money to go buy the ice cream for me and the girl. We chilling there. Boom, she comes. He brings the ice cream. I start feeding her. You know, we start feeding each other the ice cream. And she's out here acting like a baby. I'm like, damn, she's a baby like that. I'm feeding her ice cream. Days go by. Boom. One day, I don't know what the hell happened, bro. And then she just started acting weird, bro. Like, she just started acting weird, bro. Like, the replies were late. She started making lame excuses. One time she called me, she was drunk, telling me she loves me. That was the first red flag, bro. She was telling me, oh, she was on some, she drinks every weekend and she loves drinking. What does she mean by she loves drinking, bro? She was drinking every single weekend. And then I was just like, you know what? Okay, cool. You know, do your thing. I'm not really gonna say much about it. Time goes on, bro. Time goes on. You know, we're chopping it up. We're chopping it up. And we basically now moving forward, but things are just still a little weird, bro. Like, things are just still a little weird. Mind you, the first red flag was the fact that she drank every single week, bro. She was always, every single weekend. She told me every single day. Her mother let her drink. She drank with her family. And it was basically like a normal thing to them. Fast forward, comes into this day, her and I, you know, we're not really speaking. Oh, she's talking about some, oh, we need space, this, then the third. So we stopped speaking. We started speaking again. And it was just so crazy to me how she was on some, oh, you don't want to see me. Bro, I was literally seeing her almost every single day, bro. Almost every single day I was seeing this girl, bro. And she was on some, oh, you never made time for me. Imagine making time for a girl and she still has the audacity to tell you that, oh, you don't see me, you don't make time. Bro, it genuinely didn't make sense to me at the time because do you want me to come to your house? Do you want me to spend the night? Do you want me to even cook dinner for you and your family? Because you being a clown right now, bro. Stop being a clown. Cool. Now, her and I had established that we kind of locked. No, let's not say locked in. Her and I had established that, you know what, we're gonna actually do something with what's going on. And yeah, we both agreed and we agreed basically and we agreed. Bro, when I tell you, I always felt something in my heart that nah, bro, there's something going on here. Like, there's something that's just off about this girl, bro. Bro, when I tell you, this one day, me and my boy and another boy of mine, we standing, bro. We just standing there, you know. I'm basically faced that side, both of them are faced that side, bro. Now we just chilling, you know. We speaking about this girl because we on the other side of town, basically. We speaking about this girl, bro. When I tell you that this girl, bro, my boys are like, yo, bro, there's her name. There's thingy, she's walking and holding hands with another guy. So I'm like, nah, these boys are trolling. Mind you, she was not replying to my text, bro. She was not replying to my text. So I'm like, bro, what's going on? Maybe something's going on. Boom. They're like, oh, there's the girl holding hands with another guy. Bro, when I tell you, I thought these guys were capping, making jokes. Bro, when I turned around, I saw them holding hands. The same guy that she was telling me that, oh, he still wants her, this, then the third, it's her ex. Oh, I asked her, why did you break up with him? Oh, because we fell out of love for each other and he was also shorter than me. And she did not lie, that guy was actually shorter than. I'm like, bro, I'm taller than this guy. I'm 10 times better looking. Bro, you literally said that he's no longer your type. He was never your type. But you're out here holding hands with him. Bro, I look back, I see, yo, these two clowns are holding hands. Now, we were like in a little corner where they never saw us. And then I was just like so shocked. But at the same time, I was relieved because that, you know, that thought you have it at the back of your mind, or like maybe they could be the one. That thing just disappeared, bro. I was just genuinely happy. I was like, bro, it disappeared. That thought disappeared. And I was like, you know what? I'm happy, bro. Merry Christmas to me. Merry Christmas, bro. Because she basically showed me who she truly is. She basically showed me her true colors. I said, Merry Christmas. Now my boy decides, you know what? I'm going to call her. Boom. Now we're all looking in one direction where they're walking past. He calls her. We're all looking at her, bro. We all look at her, bro. The guy also looks back. She looks back like this. She looks back again, bro. She did not even care, bro. She did not even care. And I don't even know where they went. So for me, it was just like a thing of, you know what, bro? I don't really stress much about it. I was so happy, bro. If only they could tell you my reaction moving forward to it. I was so happy because now I was like, at least now I know she's not the one. And now I don't gotta stress about, oh, what if she's not this? What if she's not that? Bro, I genuinely didn't even care anymore. I was genuinely happy. I was happy, bro. Next week or a week or two later, one of my boys is like, oh, he saw her with another guy. She had moved on so fast, bro. Mind you, she never even texted me back after that incident. Ever again. Bro, she genuinely did not care, bro. And I remember once asking her for pictures and she was on some I don't take pictures. Mind you, that phone was filled with hundreds of pictures and she was actually posting herself. I don't know if this girl thought I was dumb or she was trying to test my patience, but she was genuinely just dumb. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. This was a crazy one, bro. Subscribe to the most perspicacious. But always remember, the coach doesn't play.
Man, I'm probably gonna miss you when you're gone. Say she tired of every time I do it wrong. Always switching between topics like a song.